What do you want to talk about? Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. What do I want to talk about? What does Uncle Eric want to talk about? We want to talk about the fact that Cody Rhodes is boring, and as a babyface, it's honestly almost soul destroying watching his promos. Now, before we give our opinion, let's see what Eric Bischoff had to say about Cody Rhodes. And this is why I'll be speaking on the Wise Choices podcast. WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff talked about Cody Rhodes' run as the undisputed WWE champion and if Cody is better off chasing the title. And I quote, "It's a great question, and the honest answer is I'm not sure yet. The one thing, and I noticed this a couple of weeks ago, is that Cody Rhodes is as close to that traditional ultra babyface character that we've seen in a long time, probably since John Cena. Maybe in some ways even more so than John Cena, because Cena obviously, through various times throughout his career, of course, he was like he had that rapper kind of gimmick going on. He was good and it worked. It was timely. That didn't really feel like the real John Cena, at least not to me personally, because I know John and I've worked with him. But with Cody Rhodes, what you see in the ring is not far from the real guy. I think when you've got that pure as the driven snow babyface that Cody's representing right now, there's a chance that some people will tire of it. And that character will need to get an edge because if you look across the landscape of television, movie, and TV characters, especially in wrestling, they liked that babyface, but with that fine line where they could cross that line and get pretty vicious. So far, I haven't seen a lot of Cody. So far, I haven't seen any fatigue in the audience because they're just getting a little bit tired of the pure babyface. But we'll see. Time will tell. One thing I do know is that Cody is a very, very smart guy and he's surrounded by a lot of really smart people that can see and sense that happening. Maybe before the audience in general does. And hopefully, if that's the case, they'll make some very subtle shifts in the way he's being presented, and voila, we may have a new version of Cody Rhodes or not. We'll see that American Nightmare thing could work in a lot of different ways. End of quote. So a lot of sense was being spoken there by Eric Bischoff, but of course, if you've watched our channel, you know what we think about Cody Rhodes. It's so cookie cutter, it's so vanilla. I mean, I just don't understand the whole. What do you want to talk about? He thinks it's over. It's not over. It's boring. I'm over it. He comes out. New Orleans, Miami, California, San Jose, all that shite. What do you want to talk about? Who cares, man? What do you want to talk about? I don't want to talk about nothing. I want there to be a story that you have to talk about. I don't want you to come out and like, oh well, crowd, what do you want to talk? It shouldn't be that. It should be the stories already. I mean, if you're showing up to an arena, right, in wrestling, and there's nothing good enough for you to actually be talking about, that you have to start with, you have to ask the fans, what do you want to talk about? Then the company has already failed in its mission of a good story. You can't dispute that. That's facts, man. That's facts. It's absolute mince that we live in a day and age where this guy's the champion and that's the catchphrase. You know, like John Cena saying, "You can't see me." All that stuff. You had The Rock. You smell The Rock's cooking. And that's the bottom line. Stone Cold. All those great things, man. And Triple H because I'm that damn good. It's like, well, what is this for Cody Rhodes, man? And it's actually to start a promo. It's not even to end it. It's so bad, and he just comes out in the suits, man. Oh, and then Triple H parades. It's Cody Rhodes, my daddy, grandson of a Plymouth. Yeah, I'm gonna cry about my daddy, my big daddy, black with yellow polka dots. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry about my daddy. Yeah, man, and my daddy. I just wish he was here to see me win the big one, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, 4-year title reign, Roman Reigns. Yeah, my daddy, my brother, Gold Dust. Come on, and then he starts like breaking down in every promo. It's like, oh, Dusty Rhodes. Like every story the guy is in, they always, oh, Dusty Rhodes trained me up in NXT. Oh, I worked with Dusty Rhodes in a little company called TNA. Oh, I remember growing up watching Dusty Rhodes in WCW. Oh, I remember growing up watching WCW, NWA with the Dusty Rhodes. I remember. It's remember when. Remember when is the lowest form of fucking conversation, folks. Tony Soprano said it, and guess what? He was fucking right. That is all Cody Rhodes has got. Remember when my daddy did this? He slapped his big man titties onto his yellow polka dot tie, baby. I don't care, right? Cody Rhodes needs to go. He's boring. I'm sorry. I mean, when Damian Priest isn't even doing that bad a job compared to you are failing, and you are failing big time. Leave your thoughts down below. Do you think we're harsh on Cody Rhodes, or do you yourself think he's boring? I had someone in the comments say it's Swerve Strickland is better than him. Is Swerve Strickland better than Cody Rhodes? Let's see, shall we?